Hi, I'm Crash with Team 2 Horsemen of the Car Apocalypse. It is the morning of May 13th, day one of the 2013 Big Apple to Big Easy Rally. Here's a quick view of some of the teams competing on the rally this year. This is Habu, the so-called Asian Herbie, driven by Gary and Danny Lieb. They're raising money this year for Autism Speaks. And as usual, they've brought us an interesting car, missing a few parts as it came over the Rockies because they came from California. This lovely Subaru Legacy is not quite as remarkable for what it is, but for the story behind it. This team actually is out of Ontario, Canada. Their rather ambitious Fiat build failed at the last minute, but they were able to source this car from another Babe Rally team. It is Babe Legal, and are going to be driving it in the rally this year. The hearse is back, formerly driven by Team Hellcats out of Houston. It is now being driven by Team Bangers and Mash. These guys actually started on an incredibly ambitious Lancia Beta build, which unfortunately proved at the last minute to be unfeasible. So we actually have two Italian cars that have had to be replaced at the last minute. This beautiful 1978 Mercury Crown Park is driven by Misfit Toys, and is the second largest vehicle on the rally this year. That is our organizer's flaming red Mercedes with the European plates on it. Very easy to pick out in a crowd. It's not competing, of course. Team Muffin Tops is one of three, Muffin Bandits is one of three Swedish contingents on this year's rally. This is a Saab 900. Over here we have, I believe, is a new team to the rally, so first time. And Furious Not Fast is driving a BMW. I believe this is an E30 model. And it is showing German solidarity with its neighbor here. A diesel Mercedes 300 driven by Team Oh My. You can hear this thing from about a mile away, and it actually sounds pretty good. The second member of the Swedish contingent, this is either the A team or the B team. They haven't marked it yet. And it is another Saab 900. And sitting next to it is another new team on the rally this year, Dumpster Diving Duo, in a Chevy S10. This is our third Swedish vehicle on the rally this year. This is a Volvo 240 that actually looks pretty darn good. This is, if the other one's the B team, then this is the A team. We have our beloved Dodge, of course. This Ford Escort is remarkable for a couple of reasons, not just for its snazzy paint job, but Team Just Married is just that. This is a pair of newlyweds that are spending their honeymoon driving the rally. It's going to be interesting for them, one way or the other. I know this is a car with us. I'm not sure who this is, though. They came in late last night. I'll get more details and post them later. Team Fuel Injected is also bringing a very large vehicle to the rally. I can't wait to get the story on this one because I don't think this is the car they planned to show up in. Babe Team 35 is back again in their Lincoln Town car. Did pretty well last year, and if anything, looks more decrepit than it was last year. This Volkswagen Golf is interesting for a couple of reasons. It's driven by our friends at Team Awesome, previously Project Mayhem. This is a diesel Golf, and they are going to be running it this year on waste vegetable oil. Yes, that is a WVO processing unit that is hand-cranked and actually bolted to their trunk. We have a Ford Escort done up as an Audi Pabst Blue Ribbon rally car. Very impressive. And the Cheap is back. This is the cheap Jeep Cherokee, driven by our friends at Team Flutterbuys. It's looking, well, just as decrepit as it was last year, but hopefully it's going to run well. Around the corner here, we have a Ford F-150 that is, again, kind of remarkable, not for what it is, but for its story. This is being driven by a member of the rally that went through not one, but two potential rally cars this year. And I think this one was purchased 2 days before the rally actually started. So hopefully it's going to carry him to the end of the rally. Hopefully actually it's going to get off the starting line. There's a bit of a story there. Better than last year. And perhaps the most remarkable vehicle on the rally this year is this. This is a Ford F-750 cab-over-engine, gas-powered semi-tractor. It has been mated to a service truck bed, and is absolutely gargantuan. It gets about 9 miles to the gallon, and we're also told that it gets about 3 miles to the quart of oil, which is why they needed the service bed to haul several thousand quarts. It's a huge monster, and no question, the biggest vehicle ever on the history of the rally. We've got a couple more teams trickling in, hopefully later this morning, including our friends at Team Volkswagen in their 1974 Volkswagen Thing Jägermeister-themed rally car. Unfortunately, there are some teams that aren't going to make it this year, either because of scheduling conflicts, because their vehicles just couldn't get out of the driveway, or because they had sudden bouts of sanity and realized that the Babe Rally really is a crazy event. However, we're in it for the long run. It's going to be an adventure. Thanks for watching. See you on the road.